Warning. The following video contains falsified and exaggerated information about general media, events, cultures, and establishments, including persons fictional and or non-fictional associated with the aforementioned, violence, sexual conduct, profane language, and annoying robotic text-to-speech voices. In other words, this video is meant for entertainment purposes and should not be taken seriously, and despite its cartoonish look, it is definitely not intended for children. Anyone who gets easily offended are asked to stop watching this video now. Your discretion is advised beyond this point.
Transmit.
This is the secret missing episode of Primos. It was never aired because it would have caused Mexico, Spain, Latin America, in fact every Spanish-speaking nation to side with Russia and turn the United States into a huge-ass radioactive LMC. You must be 355,374,532 dos tres cuatro cinco cinco 6 years old and be so desperate to not see the light of day so you look at Tater's ugly mug to go blind to view here. Tissues, Gildas and a small army of your cousins sharing your room so you can gas yourselves to death with Taco Bell farts is advised. Moreover, DJ Swell 69 has nothing against Latino representation in TV/streaming programming. He likes various Mexican animated porn-inspired shows like KB La Orga, aka KB Caterpillar, Mucha Lucha, Coco, and the Casa Grandes, but considering that Disney is supposed to pride itself on representation, they sure screwed the vision tiger amongst Mexicans by butchering the Spanish language in the theme song, naming some characters after Mexican sexual slang, and naming its hometown earthquake just mere years after major earthquakes struck parts of Mexico. All this resulting in Primos needing to be delayed for slight rewrites, although it still has a ugly main character who looks like a self-insert and the show in question is seen as living off the Loud House and the Casa Grandes. And now that the fourth wall has had its own debate de los muertos and died during it, let's get on with the shit show.
Hello, my name is Tater Ramirez-Humphrey, but I also go by my other name, Kill It with Fire. I guess everyone calls me that because I'm such a little hottie. I mean, just look at my lovable face and try to resist the urge to smooch some Teca-flavored kisses. Yes, that line was extremely offensive to the Latinx community, but then again, ever since the theme music for my TV series dropped on YouTube, everything about my aforementioned series has been considered offensive towards the Latinx community. I bet you that Primos won't be airing in Spain or any other Dago-speaking nation because I got Latinx in my pitch materials. Ha ha ha, even DJ Swell 69 and the rest of the keyboard warriors in the Sticona community are more culturally sensitive than me. Speaking of Primos, I will answer your first question by saying yes, my cousins, all 11 of them, are crashing in my room. Totally not taken from a Nicktoon featuring a big ass. Sorry mama, not you. Family, am I right? Well, am I? Yes, my village bicycle boo-la, Margarita Ramirez had several children from several different men, and years later they would have several kids from different moms. The funny thing is that while my uncles have turned up to my hood, none of my aunts have. Even that perfectionist bitch of an Aunt Rita Perez never showed up to see her kids off. Fuck, what a dick move. Even Boo-la doesn't like her to the point that she prays to whatever stick god that dementia claims her brain so she can forget Rita's existence. But hey, when your uncles are a bunch of typical macho Mexicans with a stack of job applications and always in a mastodonic line of people waiting for Drew Pickles, then you would also abandon your wives. Either that or the Disney single parent formula never gets old. Ha 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 ha. My parents are so batshit crazy that they may as well be single parents. My mother by Ramirez-Humphrey is a painter and an artsy-fartsy person in general. Despite what you think, her father isn't my grandfather Ignacio Pop Ramirez but a random wallet. Apparently Boo-la somehow ended up in the place called Wallanda where she got raped by a wallet. As a result, the rape baby known as my mother would grow a ringing mop not only on her head, but, well, let's say that she has more pubes than the entire pubic family in every corner of the multiverse combined. In fact, Mom uses her pubic hairs to brush her paintings, sews her sock puppets, knit, and confuse my dad on how he could ever conceive me and my sibs when he couldn't find Mom's vagina amongst that bush. Mom would probably get her masterpieces displayed in an art gallery if it wasn't for that strong smell of wet Beckham front hair. My dad Bud Humphrey is, well, was, a member of some clan or other. No, not the Ketchum clan, but a clan that wears ghost costumes outside Halloween while lighting cross-shaped campfires and worship obscure McDonald's mascots. Wowee, that sounds like a fun close-knit group. I'd probably join them if it wasn't such a boys' club. My dad left this clan after sustaining a massive head injury after downing too many shots of moonshine during a bender with his other clan members back in Tennessee. He was the only man not to succumb to alcohol poisoning, but he passed out, banged his head on a bar stool, and woke up with a desire to work as a handyman, and name all the male members of our family Bud. I originally wanted to call my baby brother Bud Light, but my dad was vehemently against it. Something about not wanting to associate his son with degenerate trannies or something. I think dad means friends, but yes, babies shouldn't be drinking beer anyway. My little sis Nellie Ramirez-Humphrey, well, there's nothing much to say about her, except I'm sort of jealous that Nellie's taller than me, has a deeper voice, a little too deep for an 8-year-old, than me. Plus she seems to be more interested in hanging out with my dad and uncles. But you know why you're all here. You wanna hear about my dreams and future aspirations, i.e. my final form? Well then, for starters I always wanted to
Oh,
be a
sweet
journalist.
double
I
dildo
totally believe
spam.
I have the street
Again with
smarts
the
and know how to
self-absorbed
uncover all
babble.
sorts of
See
going on in our
Blanco
society.
Ranadel
Plus I always
Cerebro.
wanted to be an
Hey
athlete.
Tater
Oh yes,
Gator, get off your ego trip and say a word or two about something a lot more pressing around these parts.
See Tater, like how Hermana Mare's pressing parts here.
Around these parts, let's see what could be happening in good old Hacienda Hills.
Well, for starters, maybe your 11 primos are in town.
Am I invisible to you, Titos?
Wait, Primos, did you all just feel that otherworldly essence just lash out?
See, I can feel another person amongst us.
Finally, someone gets it.
Oh wait, I don't think it's Ramina. Has anyone seen Rita lately?
Hi, Grandma. Lucy to you too. So much for familiar.
Oh wait, I know what we can talk about. That up and coming coming blood moon that's happening this evening. Oh, it's gonna be a swell spectacle indeed. Did I ever tell you guys
Damn
that
it,
I
I knew
always
Tater
wanted
would
to be an
inject
astronaut?
herself
Oh
into
yes, that would
something
be
as
swell indeed to
sexy
fly
as
in
the
a lunar
period
shuttle into
blood
outer
moon.
space.
Adios,
Maybe I
Primos
could be the
spam.
first
I'm
Latinx
acquiring
to
you
set
some
foot on Uranus. That would be
information.
swell. I hope I don't have to go to Jupiter. That place is jinxed for some reason.
Hold up. Didn't Tater just say Latinx just then?
Oh, how
I
sensitive of
find
you.
that offensive
Satan
and I'm
claims
the
he's
ultra
the
progressive
Diablo
one.
that
Be it
crap in
covered in a
Venezuela.
bolsa de
See, and I
paz.
wish I was in Australia.
Kanyo, she had to go there.
Hijo de puta. My nickname's stereotypical as fuck, and even I'm offended.
See, I'm offended and I don't even have nacho on my name. Hey, you're okay, bud?
See, bud, you look kind of pale. More so.
All the sticky paws in the world will be mine.
What? What happened?
You tell us, bud. You were all shaky and rhythmic like a maracas.
Shaking? I was literally shaking when Tater used Latin third last letter of the English alphabet. Well, Primos, I gotta run. See you at the Blood Moon Rising, fam.
That look in Primo Bud's eyes. There's more to his shaking than just that rich white girl word made allegedly for good intentions but became a slur in and of itself. Maybe the period blood moon has some kind of hold on him.
Are they gone? Good. You thought I was gonna neglect my primos for a moment. Well, cool your cucumbers, cause I'm gonna tell you some home truths and pure bad guano craziness about my cousins. My second youngest primos, Caca Ramirez, isn't really my prima. She's actually an unholy hate sex union between Richard Simmons and a coyote. The union, that isn't even worthy of being called a wolf child, was abandoned by her mangy-ass bitch mother. So while Caca was roaming the desert looking for her father, she was picked up by my uncle Javier Ramirez, where he adopted her in order to get child support. Oh, isn't it such a perfect match? My oldest male primos is cousin Bud. Yes, Bud. Apparently Dad has to have his way and insisted on having his sister Eleanor, or his brother Philip. Yeah, I'm confused about the genealogy. Name their firstborn son after him. Well, he's pretty much an environmentalist and a foot fapper, who's never seen with any footwear to show off his sexy, smooth-looking organic feet. Well, there was a time where he did wear shoes. During that dark moment he was known as Cousin 08. I shouldn't be telling you all about that, and that's something that he wants to forget. Cousin Bud's sister, Gordita, is the science buff of my primos. She's also tuco-tonguing, bean bouncing viva vagina dyke. But unfortunately, because all my other primos are either too concerned with themselves, or just too animal-like to be approachable, it's impossible for Gordita to get really up close and personal with any of them. I personally wouldn't let her defloor me. I'm saving myself for my super awesome multifaceted blog.
Get on with it!
Jesus Christo.
Better keep roaring on, Tater. This is gonna be a long-ass video series.
Yeah, I guess so. Again, Gordita can't get laid with any of my other primos. Maybe Gordita should try and get Nelly into the pussy persuasion. I mean, she's already got the attire for being a lesbian. Oh wait, Nelly tends to hang with the other men. My chubby primo, Big Naco Ramirez, and they said my Latinx line was culturally offensive.
And it still is.
I think he's got the muscles to declare himself the head primo, but in actuality he's a pussycat. In fact, he's a closeted fur fag. He's been having a rocky relationship with Carmela, but he doesn't have the cojones to ask her to put on some cat ears and a cattail butt plug to get his rocks off. Plus he's got this rivalry with John Pluck Van Fry, our alpha hen. Naco dreams of taking her down to rule the roost, probably to fry her porco with his cum in the same manner that John Pluck got her right wing fried. The broken record hanging around Big Naco is his brother Naco. There's nothing much to say about him other than he'll probably grow up to be a chicken fucking furry like his bro. Ramirez is the resident gal prima, and she's a lot. Yeah, I need to work on that delivery.
And a lot more than that.
But still, that girl's creepy as fuck, and how can she just appear from out of nowhere without making a sound with her fat ass is a mystery. She's probably sold her soul to some demon or other, maybe the one inside her dolly. Some say that Lot has unworldly supernatural powers. Or maybe it's just a phase and she'll grow out of it. The coolest prima in my family, of who I must admit I wish my coolness could match but probably won't even if I can live for 1,000,000 years.
That must take real cojones for a girl like you to say that.
Is the one, the only, doesn't taste like baloney, Lita Perez. Oh my god. She's so uber awesome the way she plays her guitar and how she rocks the row on her skateboard. I sometimes tag alongside her to see how she ticks. It's just a damn shame I don't get to do that so often. You see, ever since that Battle of the Band-Babes incident sometime back at Royal Woods where she permanently lost one side of her scalp, Lita was a changed chicka. She's been fuming over the other jammer that somehow caused her guitar to fire off a spray of turned milk or something that hit Lita in the face, almost on the verge of an obsession. Ever since Lita started hanging with this other teen girl, they've been away from home for days on end. What do those two get up to? I hope it's not something that would be a bad influence to her little sister Lucita Perez. Oh, she's so cute, but not as cute as me though.
Aha, that's a stretch.
Well, that's pretty much the Perez side of the family.
I didn't know your ego overweighted my very existence.
Wait, there's the two sisters here, Tabai and Tanyata. Let's just say that those three are so perfectly in sync that they may as well be one combined sentient being. The only difference is that Tabai, the oldest of the trio, has the deepest, almost manliest voice, while Tanita seems to have a mind of her own and a thirst for adventure. Oh, I also wish I had a deep voice so I can project a commanding presence with my vocals when I start my uber super swell career.
I think we'd have more than enough of her. With this total lunar eclipse, so-called the blood moon soon to appear over us, let us see what else is happening around Hacienda Hills, shall we? Summer of El Luna to Sangre.
Somewhere near the Ramirez-Humphrey residence.
Hola y'all basement-dwelling niños de mama, my name is The Skid and I'm just waiting quietly out here for that pizza-face pendeja Tater Ramirez call it to come out and embrace the world with her ugly mug. Oh wait, who's that blonde boy coming my way?
Oh good day there you sexy little rat tail urchin. My name is Rodney Perfect and oh bugger, it's so swell that there's one little cutie here who's already got his backs off. For a suburb that Urkel calls an ill omen, I'm finding all sorts of swell omens, Hemata.
Better watch it, Blondie. That's the Skid. He's always giving my sis a hard time.
Hey, why y'all looking at me like that? Hey Nelly, don't tell me that this man Viola de Acero's another one of your primos?
Nope, he just flown in for the blood moon.
Right, I came in for the blood moon. But I might as well start witch's moon. I see. Why they call you the Skid. You got a huge arse skid mark in your jocks. Sniffing said skid mark. Sniff 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 smells like chili con carne and cheddar cheese. Sniff 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 sniff. You're gonna have bigger skid marks when I'm done with your beanhole. And not as a result of eating all that shit-inducing Mexican food. Using your rat tail as a dildo. You're shittier than usual undies. Also makes swell dildo so. Now let me give you a vigorous blowjob, you sexy webback beast. Blur your yummy cum. If cleaning my braces. Now back to cleaning your anus. Even though I was supposed to investigate the blood moon. Well, there's one bloody moon at least. And now comes the OG classic white moon. Bugger, that was swell.
Aye. My colo's burning more worse than the day after a round at Taco Bell. Fucking get away from me, you American.
I'm an Australian, not a Yank. Oh well, that's one bit of horse action I'm getting around here and what day. What are you doing? Oh fuck.
Rodney, the way you skid the Skid, Rondi? Why do you look so surprised?
Isn't it bloody obvious, you bitch? You were masturbating over me.
Yes, no. Okay, I was masturbating over you. Seeing you taking it to the Skid up his chili hole was just so hot that I couldn't help myself.
Help yourself rubbing your vagina over me underneath your overalls, you mean? Look Nelly Tuatato, I'm a poopy faggot, and the idea of any woman, especially some prepubescent shitcorn girl jelling over me just breaks my poopy stride.
Rodney, there's a lot that you don't know about me.
And that's a lot I don't want to know about you, just following me around like some lost puppy looking for a bone and getting wet over me. Next you'll be asking me to go to some K-pop demon hunter shindig or something. Sorry sister, I don't play that way.
Rodney, please calm down. You're getting worked up when we should be investigating what my prima has to do with the period blood moon.
We? Who's we? I don't work with little girls. This blood moon thing is more concerning to us faggots than it does to some second grader with a one-sided crush. Now, and I'm gonna kick myself later by saying this, fuck off and let me go home and play with your dolls. Back to us bitch chachos.
Oh Rodney Perfecto, if only you knew.
Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. It's such a beautiful day today. I think I'll go to Tater's house and give her Okay? Skid, you little Mohican, what are you screeching about?
Hey, cut me some slack, La Zora. You'd be screeching if some lanky teen American fucked your ass.
Lanky teen? He can't be talking about my Budlington? Well, you deserve that rightful ass kicking from his mighty foot at Chumino. I better see what the love of my life Budlington's up to. He really makes my conyo flow.
Kick? Can Hermana tell the difference between a penny and a PA? Oh, what do I know? I wear my calf-ons without pants.
Budlington? Are you there? That little red risotto must be pulling my leg again. Well, I'll give him a bloody huge skid on his skivvies.
Pipe down, Gwyneth, love. Ass-kicking your pimple-back brother's just distracting you from the main prize.
Oh great, now Skid's going blind and deaf if he's seeing a dark-skinned British girl instead of a red-headed Callie. Hey wait. Hey, you wouldn't be Brittany Crust by any chance?
Right on the bullseye, Gwyneth Amalfio. Yes, I am Brittany Crust from my life as a teenage robot, but call me Brit.
Yay, ma be nigga. And yo's got yo galtive crust up in this bitch. This Latina sister got 20/20 vision to see better. Done, bro.
Well, I better. You two gals are my favorite characters from that show. That rust bucket robo poota Ginny has nothing on you two. See,
I see. Well, this is going to be a common occurrence in DJ Swell 69's Mexican-themed videos.
There be one common occurrence, right there.
Well, that's one bit of lokiness we can't pin on this blood moon that those Ramirez-Humphrey Primos are hyped about.
Ah, the period blood moon. Such a convenience that we get to indoctrinate you into Usagi United under its rising.
Primos, what's be dat dago speak word you'll be spittin'?
Oh, primo. That's Spanish for cousins, my Ebonics speaking amiga. But let's rewind a bit. Did Brit just say she wants to indoctrinate me into Usagi United?
Why yes, Gwenifer. Helen Morgan Dorther has got you on top of our shopping list for quite a while. We chose the day when which the blood moon rises in order to snag you during the expected shenanigans that was supposed to occur. Come to think of it, it seemed a little too easy to bring you into the fold.
Faux show Brit dis be a real cakewalk oh something. Was the sheet really gonna go down? Go down during the blood moon.
Well then Brit and Tiff Crust, sure as hell I don't wanna disappoint you lovely ladies. It would be mucha swell for me to join Usagi United and serve my dark lady, but I must admit, this blood moon has got me curious as well. If the rumors of strange shit happening during the blood moon are real, maybe we should check it out ourselves. Maybe use it to our advantage?
What are you getting at, Gwenifer?
Well then Brit, Tiff seems to have an interest in Primos, see? And even yourself know that I have the hots for a certain Budlington Humphrey? What if we can use the cover of the blood moon to grow our numbers? Some muscle, some flexibility, some smarts, some grace. See.
By Joe Gwenifer. That's the ticket. Usagi United could do with some more members, and I heard these spics are hard workers.
That's not what I heard.
Let me finish, love. We're sure to have an edge over our enemies. Okie doke, Gwenifer, let's get us some Primos.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Just remember that Budlington is mine. Oh, we don't need Tater.
Cause we don't need taters. This ain't a cookout.
No, I mean that poota Tater Ramirez-Humphrey. We don't want Usagi being pestered with Tater's self-absorbed ramblings about her so-called final form. The piece of shit is close to the mark, ha ha ha.
Fair enough, no Tater. The pillig sounds like she's full of carbs anyway, ha ha ha. Well then ladies, it's time to kick this membership drive into top gear, and we're not taking no for an answer, ha ha ha.
Right back.
I guess we'll have to eat this boring oatmeal.
It's a trap!
Wow, Admiral Akbar! Wow, Admiral Akbar cereal! Colorful marshmallows! Imitation crab meat!
Your tongues can't repel flavor of that magnitude.
There's a prize in every box!
Admiral Akbar cereal! Now with brine shrimp.